Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and I just want to welcome you. If you're new, please subscribe and click the bell next to it so you get email notifications of new videos when they're uploaded. If you are an oldie but goodie, thank you for coming back again, and I hope you all are having an amazing, amazing day. All right? Okay, let's go ahead and get into what the angels want us to know today. All right, they said, be ready, get ready. So that kind of tells me how this week is going to be for many of us. At the end of the week, we have a supermoon, also known as a blue moon. And I checked online to just see when was the last time we had a super and blue moon. And that happens only with a full moon. And the last time was in March of 2018, according to online sources. It's pretty powerful to have two full moons in the same month. October started off with a full moon and it ends with a full moon. That is this Saturday, which also happens to be Halloween, All Hallows Ween, or Samhain for some people. And if I said it wrong, I apologize. Also on Sunday, get ready for Daylight Savings Time. We will fall back. That means our clocks will go back an hour. Don't worry if you have a cell phone, it automatically does it, at least on iPhones. All right, let's go ahead and get into today's read. Yesterday's read was all about surrendering. And when I asked which decks to pull again, I was also told to pull the Power of Surrender and Angel Answers, an oldie but goodie, as well as the Archangel Michael cards, okay? And I'm going to be using all three decks today, and I did a pre-pull just for the sake of time. I'm trying to make sure I honor your time and that I'm not taking up too much of it. And what came out was pretty powerful and very much in line with what is happening this week. We had a new moon October 16th or 17th in Libra. Libra is all about harmony and balance, beauty and love. This full moon that's coming up this week, so when you're going from a new moon to a full moon, it is a time of looking back over, since the last full moon, what's worked, what hasn't worked, what do you need to let go of, what do you want to bring more of in. Full moons really are about really releasing and getting very clear on what we are willing to release and really letting it go and not revisiting it and going back over it and ruminating over it, and oh no. We also have other powerful energy going on this week with Mars retrograde and Mercury retrograde. And Mercury remains retrograde for another, I think, 9 days, 10 days, right up to the election date of November 3rd, where it will go into its shadow state of being direct, and that can last anywhere from 7 to 14 days. So start to look at things starting to clear up around communications around mid-November. Before then, just know that you are in a quote, time, and it can be rework, redo, review, reconsider. So that's up to you, all right? But I did go ahead and pull the card, so let's go ahead and get into the read. Today, the first card that came out was Surrender Comparison to Other People. You know, often we look at each other and we go, well, that person's going faster than I am, or they can't climb farther than I have. I have to keep an eye on them. Spirit is saying no. The angels are saying no. Keep an eye on where you're going. That's what's important. And also, before I get too into the reading, everything you need to know about me is in the box below. Go ahead if you need to send an email if you're interested in services. I can have that, we can set up a 15-minute free chat to go over what it is that I offer, or if I don't offer something you're looking for and I know of someone, I'll be happy to send you to them. If you'd like to be included on the meditation, put a note in the comments or send an email. Let me know what's going on. I'm not going to ever mention you by name, but I can send supportive healing energy to you. All right, and I do that on the weekends. If you are curious about were you one of the winners on the free card pull, go back and pull up that particular video, but I can also give you an idea here. We had 3 winners. First one was Island Goddess. Oh, you probably Island Goddess. Tiana Mosconi and Tasha's Touch. Now, we had 3 because we had 3 people come out because the cards were, the papers were sticking together, and I wanted to be fair. So instead of 2, there are 3 people who have won a 30-minute free angel card reading. How that works is you send me an email. You give me, and my email address is down below, but in case you don't see it, it's wisdomfromtheangels@gmail.com. Send me your phone number, number 1. Send me the best days and time, and also your time zone. I am on Pacific time, therefore if you're on the East Coast, then you tell me 3:30, that's 3:30 your time, not mine, because on my time it would be 12:30. So that's important for me to know. It's also important for me to know exactly what you're interested in learning more about. You can keep your questions to yourself until the time of the reading, but I do ask you to really write them down and really go over them. And it can be more than 3 questions. It can be as many as we can fit into that 30 minutes. And we can fit a lot into 30 minutes if you think about it. And then after the reading, I take a picture of the cards that came out and I email them to you. So therefore you have them handy, all right? So that's about the 3 winners. Anything you need to know is in the box below. And again, if you need support, please reach out and let me know either in the comment section or by sending me an email. All right? Okay. All right, so let's get into the read. As I said, the first card that came out is Surrender Comparisons to Other People. And the card says, keep your eyes trained on yourself, focus on your strengths, attractiveness, and power. When we're constantly looking to see what someone else is doing, it means we've taken the eyes off of ourselves. And if we take our eyes off of our own prize, guess what happens? Nothing. And the next card that comes up is Surrender Procrastination. All right? Imagine standing at the bottom of those stairs and wanting to get to the top and just standing there. You're not getting anywhere. And the message is, now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So if there's something you've been wanting to do, say you're a business owner and there's something you've been wanting to do, but you've been kind of putting it off either for whatever the reason is. It could be insecurity. It could be I don't have time. It could be any number of things that are going on in your world. And you keep putting off, putting it off. Don't worry about what someone else is doing. That's what the first card was. You do you. That's what you were sent here to do. You to be your own person and bring your gifts forward so that you can bring in that success. You can bring in the prosperity. You can bring in the community that you truly desire. If you're a business owner, there are 365 days in most years except for leap year. And if you subtracted the days for weekends, which is about 104, which it comes to 104, and you subtracted that from 365. So let me do the math again because I don't want to say something that's not right. So 365 minus 104 is 261 days. And 104 represents weekends because there's 52 weeks in a year. So we're not going to count the weekends. You get the weekends off. But imagine if you took one step every single day to do something for your business that's different. You'd be 264 steps ahead at the end of the year. And that applies to any business, even if you're online. So start to look at how you can move things along, even if it's just one step a day, Monday through Friday. Okay? All right. Because it's saying here, listen to your intuition. When we listen to our gut and we listen to our intuition and we really get clear on what it is we truly desire, miracles can happen. New things can come up. New ideas can come up. New opportunities, new partnerships. So start to look at what it is that get clear. First of all, get clear on your message. Get clear about what you're bringing forward and listen to your gut feeling. Your intuition will not take you anywhere you're not supposed to go. Listen to it. It's a very, very powerful tool that we have. Listen to your intuition. And then trust. Trust that the universe will bring it to bear. Trust that it will show up in the right way. Trust that it will have power in your life to change whatever it is you're trying to change. Okay? As long as you're authentic about your wishes and desires, they will come through. And here we go back to the lawnmower. Let me close the window again. Goodness. We have now two messages from Archangel Michael. The first one is detach from the situation. Maybe there's a situation going on in your life that is causing you to really focus on just that situation. And it's taking your mind off of more important things. Here, Archangel Michael is sending a direct message to detach. And what you can say is, Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachments to fear or drama, that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and this situation. Now let me read that again. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama, so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and in this situation. So if there's a situation that you are really trying to get clarity around and you just feel like you're coming up against brick walls, the angels are saying, detach, step back. That doesn't mean it ends. That doesn't mean you put it out of your mind forever. It means set it to the side. If you have to, put a timer on your phone and just say, you know what? Next Tuesday at 2 o'clock, I'll think about this. Until then, I'm not focusing on it anymore. That's a good way to do things, okay? The other message that's coming through is eternal love. We have eternal love from our Creator. Whatever name you'd like to give your Creator, be that God, the Creator, the universe, the divine, Allah, whatever it is that whom you consider your Creator, there is unconditional divine love there for you. And it is also a love you can give to yourself. All right? And the message is to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, help me perceive all the love that surrounds me so I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. That's a powerful message because there are times when we don't feel safe saying, I love you. We don't feel safe showing someone love. We may not feel safe just being ourselves when we can be. And this message here is saying, Surrender how you see yourself in comparison to others. Remember, surrender comparison with other people. And surrender procrastination so that you can get on board, get on your journey, get on your way. And we're being told to listen to our intuition. Very powerful tool that every single one of us has. Listen to your intuition and trust the universe that it will come to pass. Detach from how it is going to show up. Detach from when it will show up. And in some cases, detach from the situation. Set it to the side so that you can get back to focusing on what you would truly like to see more of in your life. And here it is saying, eternal love exists. Eternal love exists from the angels, from your Creator, from the universe at large. You are loved and cared for in so many wonderful ways. And I know that sometimes it is hard to believe that, especially when there may be evidence around you where it may appear at the moment that things are not very loving or kind. Just remember, the universe does love you. The universe has your back. You are not alone. It may feel like you are, but you're not alone. Go with that thought. Go on, have an amazing day. Call on your angels. And call on Archangel Michael to help you with defining what it is that is truly being let go. What are you surrendering? What are you releasing? Because that's what the energy is for this week, releasing and letting go. Ask your ancestors for help. They're listening. They're just waiting to hear from you. The angels are listening, but they need your permission before they do anything. And they will not override your free will. They will not override what is for your best and highest good. And they will not override what is for your highest healing and the highest healing of all. Okay? So let's go forward. Let's look at this week as a week of release, a week where we can just really get clear and let it go. Part of 2020 is letting it go. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of what no longer means you any good. Let go, and that could be relationships. That could be a job. That could be friendships. I know they fall under relationships, but sometimes people look at relationships as romantic or love relationships, and sometimes friendships are not included in that, depending on how they look at it. What else do you need to let go of? Do you need to declutter in your home? Do you need to declutter in your life? Do you just need to just sit down somewhere and have a moment where you just stop for a moment to think? Okay? Really begin to think about what's best for you. If you have a family, bring them into it after you consider what is best for you. And how can what is best for you and what is best for your family mold together? If you're by yourself, what's best for you? Okay? Often we think of what's best for everyone else or what we think is best for everyone else. It's time now, and we're being asked to think of what is best for us so that we can move forward on our journey and we can really have heaven here on earth. You know, the angels say, as above, so below. And that is truly what they desire for each and every one of us. Okay, that is the message for today. I hope that it resonates with you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the day. And if you are really not sure what angel to call in, just say, get the flock in here. And watch the angels come into your life and really transform situations, people, things, so that things work out in your favor. Okay? All right. So thank you for coming back. As I said, my name is Carolyn. I so appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that you'll come back again tomorrow for another message from Wisdom from the Angels. Thank you, and take care.